I think Gael is a perfect way to end this whole series, if in fact it's at an end. I think it's an amazing boss fight. I don't think he's the hardest boss. I actually think that Freedom and Deer are harder than Gael. But that does not mean that I think Gael is easy at all. He's very difficult. He will open with this. It's an easy opportunity to roll and take you 1 to 2 hits. And yes, with Gael, you only want to go after 1 to 2 hits. Unless you stagger him. I think he staggers after about 5 hits. Then you could maybe take 3, like right here. So when he jumps up and does his thrust, it's an easy opportunity to just roll, go out and take your hits. Now, I get fucked up a lot. When he does this, he's going to go into his berserk mode here. He's going to jump down, roll, and take you 1 to 2 hits. I get fucked up a lot. I make a lot of bad decisions. Learn from them. um, don't think that this is skill or anything. He is weak to poison, so if you want to use that to your advantage, once he is poisoned, it will continue into his second phase, or the third phase, I guess, depending on how quick you get shit done. And it does make the fight quicker, a little bit easier on you. Now, in the second and third phase, obviously the difficulty climbs, rather significantly. In the first phase, his moves are predictable. You know how they're going to start and you know how they're going to end. In the second and third phase, it's not really like that. He might throw in an attack at the end of a combo, or he might not. So planning out what you're going to do based on how an attack begins becomes trickier. You almost have to kind of wait for it to end, so you have to be prepared for that. And you might notice here or there that I roll away from Gael, and it ends up getting me fucked. Because his attack sometimes will follow through, and you're not rolling away far enough, and he's going to fuck you. And his cape will do damage as well. So you have to be mindful of that. Also be mindful of your surroundings, because right there, that chair got me kind of butt fucked. So yeah, you might see me roll away, and it doesn't always work. I would say that it works better to roll with Gael, to roll to the side of Gael, and then get your hits in once you are confident that the combo that he's doing is done, rather than trying to roll away. You do want to roll away to heal, though. I don't find that you have enough time to heal if you are on him, so I'd like to roll away to heal. But if you're going after attacks, I would say stay on him. Now, the best advice, honestly, that I could give anybody for Gael, if you're really struggling, like really struggling, is the same advice that I would give somebody for like Sword Saint or Demon of Hatred in Sekiro, or maybe Orphan in Bloodborne. Really, any multi-phase boss is learn the first phase and treat the first phase as an independent fight. And once you know the first phase and you're comfortable and you're confident in that, just keep letting yourself die or bone out or whatever, dark sign out, and then do the second phase and treat each phase independent of the other, and be comfortable and confident with them. And then once you know each phase well enough, go in and do them all back to back to back, or however many phases, and it'll ultimately make it so much easier for you, and so much less frustrating.